Welcome after a long time to Team Tactics. We are, of course, here in the Battle of Cuito Cuanavale. We are playing as South Africa, and at this point, we're moving on a defensive position called Chiumbe 5. This road actually leads to the main MPLA base position, and so this is an important road for them to shuffle resources, supplies, all sorts of interesting stuff. So what I'm trying to do here, as you can see, I've actually split my groups up into several different groups. I'm thinking that we're going to advance pretty much on different grids, and this way, if one of our guys actually runs into any problems, we'll be able to respond with the other ones. The other reason being, we don't have too many soldiers here. We especially don't have too many tanks. We only have 5 of them, and that might sound like a lot, but if we come across serious MPLA defenses, 5 is not going to seem like anything, honestly. So I'm going to bring these guys over here, head towards Chiumbe 5, and the rest will, of course, push that way. Over here, all the way on the west side, we have, of course, a really large number of APCs. I believe these are rattles, so they can certainly fight. Yeah, I don't think they're rattles, but they can fight for sure. We'll find out when we actually get into the game. What I'll do with them, we have to push to Quito, and all of these areas are jungle. We can't get there without actual manpower, so I am just going to go ahead, push forward, but stay at a bit of a distance. I'll grab a few of these guys, head over here, but this could easily get them killed. So let's go ahead and just get started here. I really don't want to do too much with them. If we need to respond with them, then we certainly will. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and push to Quito. You can see that right now it's early morning. The roosters are just now chirping, and it is going to be very, very foggy here early in the morning. So let's just get the initial orders out. Lumba 3 is really the area I want to get to. Grab these guys. Oh, sorry. Again, going towards Lumba 3, just in the general direction on an attack order. And we're going to do the same over here with this group, with Chiumbe 5. So again, just a general attack order, and hopefully we get all the way to Cubango 4. That's very close to the enemy base. Wish us the best of luck, folks. Here we go. It's time to go to war. As always, folks, we'll return when the action begins. First shot, first blood is the enemy. They actually hit one of our vehicles here. Absolutely vaporized the crew inside. We are under fire, but we can't see a damn thing with all this fog. And there we go, guys. The battle begins in earnest. Deveta getting the first shots there on possible enemy targets. We actually see him spotting. He just got back in. Good shot, good shot. Eliminate him. Get out, boys, get out. The men have, of course, gotten out of their vehicles at this point. We've definitely hit the front lines. Target them. Starting to see some actual infantry out here, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Stalwarts men have gotten out. Beautiful. Let's target that infantry. We were going towards Cubango 4 with this group, but I'm actually going to grab a few of them, just 2. Dietrichs and Dipanar, and we are going to attack over here. Look at that. We've got enemy APCs. Commander is killed on our side, man. It is a bloody fight. That's going to be Motelante. It's just commander of that unit, but still, absolutely brutal. Keep it up, boys. Keep firing. Keep firing. Alright, looks like some of our boys were brave enough to push up the fight. Look at these brave men. You can actually see the MPLA units right there. They're doing an amazing job, too. I've got to give it to them. There we go. The trench works have been spotted. Alright, keep it up, boys. Keep it up. We're rolling right over these trenches with Deveta. He's not even stopping. We're so damn close. I want to make sure we wipe out all vehicles. Keep it going. Keep it going. And guys, Tumpo Tree, which is the main base area, is still very far away. To get there, we're going to have to do quite a lot. And it looks like we want to push the rest of these boys. We're going to call this our armored cavalry towards Quito 2 and Cuando. Alright, AT guns are down. At least it looks like it. More enemy contact. And that's going to be on a different part of the battlefield. I told you these guys would finally have an engagement, but I did not expect them to have another trench work all the way over here. There we go, boys. Get out, infantry. This is going to be a primarily infantry assault. Look at all the men on the ground. Come on, boys. Let's attack. Damn, we got some wounded. The MPLA were ready here, guys. We got quite a few wounded. We are definitely under fire, that's for sure. A lot of these guys are just taking cover, but quite a few are hit. I'm quite amazed by that. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Just moving through with this APC team. It looks like we've wiped out these trench works for the most part. We might want to go help our buddies over here. Or just keep moving towards Lomba 3. This battlefield is a nightmare right now. Let's proceed towards the enemy. Got enough machine guns here to shut down an entire army, so I'm not too worried, but I'm definitely worried about the, just the basic casualties we took initially on that drop. Fire. Alright, look at that. Even more men over there, near Tampo 3, of course. There's gonna be trenches all over the damn place. Okay, another gun. Still more guns there. We're gonna attack. We've got to try to wipe out, again, all vehicles, all guns. I see one of their vehicles moving into the brush. Actually, two of them. No, just one, just one. Key point taken. There's also a gun here, and that's actually a Cuban gun team. Look at that. 100% Cuban. Look over here, you fool. This way. Kill him. I don't know why he won't take the shot. He must not see it. But that's a pretty easy shot. It's assault. Yeah, I just see this as probably a tremendous amount of trench works. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. Another key point taken. Kubango is ours, guys. It looks like we actually spotted some hidden enemy units here. Looks like a gun emplacement. That's destroyed, and potentially a machine gun emplacement over here. Let's wipe her out. It's completely on the opposite side of the battlefield. Alright, let's get Mortimer, Shadow Work, keep on pushing forward. Why stop when we're already ahead? And I can actually see another trench directly in front of us. Maybe we can just break their backs in terms of losses. That would be ideal, and then they would just leave the battlefield. That's it, boys, that's it. Oh boy. See how many infantry we have present on the battlefield, just to give you guys an idea of how many men we have rolling through here. So every time we spot a trench, a flurry of action occurs. Just look at that. Get them, boys. Definitely MPLA fighters in this trench. The Cubans don't seem to like to get too close to the front of the battlefield. I wonder why. already another group and another set of trenches. Like I said, this area is heavily defended. We knew that coming in here. Everett Pool, keep on attacking. Very English name, Everett Pool. Of course, there's a lot of English and Dutch influence in South Africa. Everett Pool, that is just so English. Let's make sure Gordimer pushes through here and takes the Trompo 3 area. We're so close, and De Vista is helping with his tank. So this should really make things a bit easier for us. Come on, lads. Watch the fire. Nice! Did you guys see that thing? It just flipped. The thing flipped. My goodness, the gun just went flying. Alright, Shadowheart actually got knocked out of his vehicle, and that is surprising. They had done such an amazing job on this initial attack. They did get knocked out. Watch the fire, boys. Go straight to Lomba 3 with a overwhelming assault. And it looks like we're just now really loosening up the trenches in this area. I don't think they're going to be a problem anymore at all near Trompo Tree. Just look at all of the MPLA down here, guys. Quite a few of them. And I think the area is broken, although they do still have a few chance fighters. And I must give it to these guys. They are very, very brave. During this entire fight, they have not retreated once. Our men have retreated numerous times. In fact, Gordimer's doing a tactical retreat right now. Look forward, boy. Some additional enemy contact. We'll just order these guys to attack over there. Another group. Oh my goodness. Make sure Gordimer is getting those hits. I can see why he backed up now. Yeah, he is not responding to orders at all. Not at all. Over on the Cuito front, or the Quito front, excuse me, things seem to have kind of calmed down. I think just our massive presence here is helping, but it looks like we're weeding out most of the enemy forces. Most of the infantry gets zapped almost immediately, and I'm not seeing any more trenches, although, you know, they are hard to see. Like, there could be one right here for all we know. I would put one right there in the cornfield. It's actually a great place to put a trench. See our infantry actually advancing. Wonderful to see that, of course. South Africa shall have the day. Or that was a bad South African accent. Yeah, so a lot of enemy activity over by the Trompo 3 area. That doesn't really surprise me. The question is, do we have enough stamina to keep on pushing and actually get a victory here? I don't know. I think our men are going to get tired very soon, if they haven't already. We need to get medics to tend to all the wounded, and there are a lot of wounded on both sides. Get him, Macmillan. Still have a few mounted cavalry that are able to move forward and deal some damage, but most of them have, of course, been knocked out. Alright, for Everett Pool specifically, we'll just have him assault over here. We'll do the same with Lakota. Assault. Another key point taken, that's what I'm looking for. And it's the Lomba 3 area, so we're getting very close to Tompo 3, like very close. But I think we actually just want to take Lutuli and sort of inspect this area. So let's just hunt. Kind of look for targets. And you know what? We're going to do the same with Everett Pool. I'm just going to hunt in the Tompo 3 direction. It's going to take us a long time to get over there anyway. But it'll take him and some of his men over there. You can see some of them already diverting to that area. I think we've got enough in this area, at least. Deepenaar and Dietrich. Attack here. Immediately. Same with Shadowword, all of these guys. I want them to keep these attacks up, especially on the Tompo 3 area. If we can break the Angolans here, it'll be huge. And look at that. Looks like some enemy vehicle contacts over here. We've got to take those out immediately. Man, do something about that. Come on, boys. I hope he sees them. Deveta. We've got to do something about those vehicles now. Sending Deveta over there as fast as I can, guys. Of course, Lutuli was going to get knocked out with that. There's just no way to avoid it. Now, some of his men do have ATGMs. I hope they can use them, but these men are in a lot of trouble. We need to get that tank support. Everett Pool, yes. Come on, boy. You can even see the back gunner firing here. It's a serious operation. Alright, enemy is asking for a ceasefire. Not before I get my takes out of this group right here. And we'll have to decide. A ceasefire is definitely a consideration. It's definitely a consideration. But I want to wait and see what happens in this fight right here. Hopefully we take out a number of the enemy's vehicles. That's a hit. That's a direct hit. Let's see if... Yes, she's burning, boys. She is burning. Beautiful. We did also lose a commander in the span of a few seconds, though. And that's what makes this such a dangerous damn area. Well, a dangerous attack in general. Get in the bush, boys. The fight's not over till it's over. I think probably even the generals would agree the boys have done enough for today, though. We could call it quits pretty soon, but I've got to keep going just for a bit longer, especially while we still have beads on the enemy and while they still have vehicles out here. I just want to do everything I can to destroy them so that the future South African boys, or even our UNITA allies, don't have to deal with the enemy here. Get that damn vehicle. See two of them down now, but still a lot of infantry. Deepenaar. It's amazing our boys have managed to push this far up. That's one reason I don't know if I want to take the ceasefire. Our men have risked so much just to get here. You know, why stop now, basically? There's Everett Pool. A few prisoners captured as well, guys. Unbelievable. And Everett Pool, the guy who's done so well this entire mission, ends up being the hero, it looks like, towards the end here. Boy, I hope he's not the one that was the commander killed. No, I don't think so. I think Everett is surviving so far in his vehicle there. Surrender or die. I want to try to capture some more prisoners, especially those in this trench here. Nice. Good shooting, boys. Good shooting. Before they can even show themselves. Where's that additional enemy contact? Now that sounds like a tank. Definitely sounds like enemy tanks. It wouldn't surprise me. This is, of course, like their main battle line, so... Of course, they're going to come out pretty heavy. Come heavy or not at all, as they say. Alright, our large infantry group is very close. Well, I wouldn't actually not very close, but we're getting closer to Tompotri, so I'm going to keep the attack going in this general direction, but look at that, a vehicle lost, and I know it's going to be the tank. I know it's going to be the tank. Not to mention, it looks like they have more trenches here in the Tompotri area as we approach. We'll keep it going a little while longer, but I'm thinking that a moral general would probably call it quits at this point. And accept the results, because we have taken a lot of their points. But we are not a normal general, are we, boys? We are Agrippa Maxentius. We're so close, boys. We're so close. Everett Poole is still alive. That gives me hope. I think whenever it goes down, we definitely call a ceasefire. Get him, fire! Nice! That is what I call effective fire, boys. Effective fire. Although he's also switching to targets over there. Look at that. Deepanar just stumbling across a whole trench full of enemies here in front of Tompotri. I think you should stop right there. Just seek cover, Deepanar, for God's sake. I know you're a tank, but come on. Maybe no trenches, because they're actually using the bushes for cover. That, or they're moving from trench to trench. Either could be the case. Everett Poole, look forward, boy. What's wrong with you? You went to private school, you should know this. Another vehicle lost. Man, torched. Just torched. And another hidden enemy position. Looks like we... Oh my goodness. They tossed some more grenades on us. I think actually our exploding vehicle ended up damaging one of them, as you can see. Or quite a few of them, even. Our men died in that explosion, but it was a glorious sacrifice. More vehicles, more enemy vehicles all over the damn place. Come on, Deepanar. It's right there. It's right there. You cannot see past that damn bush, it seems. Okay, I think someone else got it. Someone else got it. Beautiful. Let's keep targeting them. This is why we could not accept a ceasefire. They've still got a bunch of vehicles. I'm not so much worried about their infantry. They can always get that. But the vehicles, that's what they can't get so easily. Alright, boys, it's overkill. It's overkill. Becky, the rest of you guys focus over here. Yes! Perfect shot. That was like a hot knife through butter. That was like a hot knife through butter. That was beautiful. Just zoop right through it. And another vehicle over here near the Tumpo 3 area. They really are defending it to the last man. They really are. Yeah, man, we have taken a beating during this fight. Go ahead. Final attack. This is almost like a World War I battle in the amount of casualties, I think, for both sides. It's going to be quite brutal. Deepanagh, get another vehicle for us. Come on. Make this worth it. Yes! I think he missed, but it's the thought that counts. Let's see. Nope, he got it. He got it, guys. Deepanagh taking out another enemy vehicle. Looks like they still have some AT guns here. That's not good. And Mbeki has given up the ghost. I don't think he's going to continue to fight. It's simply because of the casualties here. They've just taken way too many. Enemy retreats! Guys, we got it. This is going to be our victory. It's going to be our day. The enemy has retreated. This is all ours. And we deserve it. I mean, after that much in terms of attacking, that much ferocity, we had to get a victory, guys. We just had to. Good work, boys. Everett Poole getting taken out at the last second. Oh my goodness, he did survive, but his vehicle is completely annihilated. Guys, 45 killed on our side, 97 killed on the enemy side. We took 5 prisoners, but overall, just a brutal fight, and we did manage to destroy, or damage, 14 enemy vehicles. We destroyed 7, and they managed to destroy or damage 7 of our vehicles. Actually, no tanks went down. I thought a tank did. It was all APCs, so our tanks made it through. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoy these kind of battles, hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to our strategy channel. Thank you so much.